is Russell Brunson's linchpin book, albeit it's reversed, and I don't know if I can fix that on our live stream today. It's all right, folks. We're jumping in anyway. I want to talk to you about what was in Russell Brunson's linchpin book that no one understands. Now, I'm reading out of page 70 here. By the way, if you don't have my seed marketing report, it's at marlonsanders.com. If you're not in my Facebook group, it's at facebook.com/groups/Marlon Sanders. Go over there and join, and please subscribe to my channel. Hit that button if you want to get the next training video that I do. And why wouldn't you? Like, if you wouldn't want it, why are you listening now? I mean, really, why are you listening? Yeah, okay, let's jump in here. Russell says that he bought Magnetic Marketing by Dan Kennedy. And one of the things that the way Dan got subscribers was what he called his MIFKI, his most incredible free gift ever. And Russell says, we created our own MIFKI for ClickFunnels, and they put together a huge offer of both physical and digital products, plus the 30-day trial of ClickFunnels. And it was $29.95. After the 30-day trial, they continued ClickFunnels at $297 a month. It used to cost $150 to $200 to acquire a customer who got a free trial, but when they did the MIFKI, it only cost $100 to acquire a free trialer. So that was $150 freaking dollars less. And they had this gorgeous, stack for it over here. It's in the book. I know it's reversed. But here's the thing no one understands. That was revolutionary there. But here's what Russell did that was so smart. He did something that nobody else really thought of. Was he would have people sign up for his webinar, and then on the thank you page they would have one or two offers. One of them was the trial of ClickFunnels, and they made a lot of money from that. So what he was able to do was take money from those back end sales to actually fuel the advertising for his webinar. Now, I didn't do it a good job of explaining it. I mean, come on, folks. He wrote a whole freaking book about it to explain it. So don't be expecting me to explain it really crystal clear for you in this short video when he took a whole freaking book with lots of flow charts and everything else to explain it. But the bottom line was he did what no one else was doing, because the way he was selling on the webinar was you would buy this thing for $1,000 or $2,000, I forget them, and it was like a whole course from him, like a hacking course or something like that. I forget the name of it. But you bought the course and you got ClickFunnels for like free for 6 months. And then he also had the trial on the thank you page. So what he was doing here is just creating a lot of money, and he started rolling back into the ads, huge chunks of that. I think he said that he was taking and rolling back in everything he got from that initial 6-month trial thing into the advertising. So like and I think he still does, dwarfs competitors because nobody else is willing to do it. Now, number one, it was a big risk because he's basically forfeiting all that upfront money and just rolling it back into ads, rolling it back in ads. I mean, it's a beautiful, gorgeous thing if you understand marketing. Because I mean, this goes back to Jay Abraham, front end, back end, right? And so what Russell did was what no one else was really willing to do, which was to generate a huge amount of front-end cash and roll all of that back into the webinar. And he just kept rolling that thing over and over and over and over. And it's really genius. In fact, in the book here, I was going to see if I could read you like the one-sentence summary of the linchpin, if I can find it here. This is a great, incredible book, but like here's the actual chart of it. it takes him charts and things to explain all of this and what I'm saying to you, and he calls it bulk continuity. And so here's how he describes it on page 22. He says, "They register for the Challenger webinar. Then there's a bulk continuity, self-liquidating offer to cover ad costs. After they watch the webinar, they buy the bulk continuity offer, which in his case is like 1,000 or 2,000 bucks. And then the trialers and bulk buyers continue on continuity. Then on the thank you page, they get the most incredible free gift ever offer." This is like mind blowing. The things that he's revealing in this book, nobody else teaches. I'm just being honest. Nobody else teaches. I don't even think most people understand it. I don't think hardly anybody, even the people that read the book, I don't think they understand it or are doing it, because this is really, really high level thinking about how you take money and roll it back into advertising and promoting the front end, and you're making all of your money delayed on the back end. I mean, it's sheer genius, and you'll learn. You probably see. I've only read the book a couple times. I probably got to read that book 3 more times, 4 or 5 more times to absorb it. I mean, all of Russell's other books, like the .com Secrets book or the Expert Secret, it's like they're a read. You read it, they're like candy. You read them, and it's like a really, really easy, fun, interesting, fascinating read. In contrast, the linchpin is like, okay, work her down and get into the serious stuff. I mean, this is like, there's beginner marketers, intermediate marketers, advanced. So some marketers identify themselves as beginners, some intermediate, then you have your intermediate marketers. And then you have advanced, and then you have ascended masters. When it comes to marketing, and just being honest here, when it comes to marketing, Russell is like an ascended master. And I think the challenge with the linchpin is these are ascended master methods, you know, that that you really gotta apply some brain power up here. Like I say, for me to really absorb all of that, I probably gotta read it 2 or 3 more times. Now, I'm not a fan of complicated flowcharts, to be quite honest. I'm really not. And, like, I'll be honest, there's, like, if we go in here, there's a lot of I was trying to find one of them. Flowcharts, you're like, yeah, okay, that's a fairly complex process, right? And, so anyway, I really, really, really recommend the book. If you're a beginner, I wouldn't start with it. I'm just being honest. If you're a beginner, you need to start at .com Secrets, and then you need to go to Expert Secrets and Traffic Secrets and read the linchpin last. If you're an intermediate marketer, but you've not read Traffic Secrets, you've not read Expert Secrets, you've not read .com Secrets, you still need to read those 3 first, in my opinion. In my opinion, right? Now, if you've read all 3 of the other books and you consider yourself intermediate or above, then yes, read the linchpin, because whether you're intermediate or advanced, it could change your business. It could change your life. I mean, these are really advanced concepts. No one gets, even the people that read it aren't using it or doing it because they probably only read it once and didn't absorb. I've already read it twice. And my reading comprehension is better than 95% of the people in the master's programs in the United States, according to testing. And I've read, 5,000 books, something like that, and I still gotta read it probably 5 times to really absorb it. I've read it twice. It's not that it's written complicated, it's not that the words are hard to understand, it's just the concept. The concepts are very abstract, and they're a challenge to grasp. They're a challenge to understand, but it's really good. So anyway, if you don't know me, my name is Marlon Sanders, been doing this full time since 1997. Uh, and what I do is I help other people who want to become full time, like I am, and I I share and teach the cream of the crop marketing methods, and I teach affiliate marketing. I teach how to market and sell any business, and then my specialty is really, creating info product funnels. So anyway, that's what I did. If you don't have my free 4 free reports, go to resellertoolkit.com/leads and sell. So in summary, the book is freaking awesome. I did another video that you can watch on it. I put the link in the description. That's an actual review of the book. This was more trying to explain, I probably did not the best job at what the concept here is, which is he's generating these big chunks of front-end money and rolling it all into free marketing program. But, the book is great. It could be life-changing, but if you're a beginner, I would not start with it, because if you're a beginner, your eyes are gonna glaze over. So, and again, if you're intermediate, but you haven't read his other books, go read his other books first. Go read the other books first, right? But if you've read the other books and you're intermediate or you're advanced or you're already an ascended master like Russell is, then you will get just tons out of this book. Now, but I did do another video that's an actual review of it. It's probably a lot better than this video because I actually take it from the standpoint of an actual review of the book. So I recommend that you watch that. Now, if you're not in the info product business, but you want to get in it, or you're in it and you know a lot more, then go to my playlist and you go to watch. I got several playlists there about the info product business, and you can watch those. All right. Thank you for watching today. I will be back with another live stream. Until then, it's Marlon Sanders wishing you the best of success.